lying down. So if you want to, before we start, if you want to lie down and get comfy, you're welcome to. And you just let me know when. And we'll start our Pilates breathing.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute everybody. So
okay.
When you're ready, go for it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna join you. Lying on our backs. Everybody hear me? All right. So I want you to just find your Pilates breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and exhaling it out. On your inhale, keep your neutral spine. On your exhale, tuck and find that imprint. On your inhale, release back to neutral, and exhale, tuck. Inhale to neutral, exhale to imprint. So that's your first core exercise, is finding that imprint every time you exhale. Contracting those abdominals, imprinting that low back. So little pelvic rock. Little inhale to release, exhale to imprint. Inhale to release, exhale to imprint. Go ahead and stay in that imprint. And then I just want you to take your arms above your head, palms facing the ceiling. You're going to slide your arms along the floor, opening up that chest, getting into the back a little bit, and then slide the backs of the hands, bending those elbows back down. Slide the fingertips away from you. Keep that imprint, slide the arms down. So it's like you're sliding those arms, the backs of those arms, the tops of the arms up and down. Just engaging the back a little bit. Sliding those arms along that floor. Imprinting, holding that imprint. And then just do some arm circles. So I want you to take your arms down across your body like you're taking off your shirt and just open those arms in big circles. Across, open, around, and around, and around. And then putting on the shirt, so reversing the circles around, cross those elbows in front of your body, and then let those arms fall down onto the ground, just loosey, goosey, oiling up those shoulders, keeping that imprint for ab engagement, and around. One more circle, hands come down onto your mat by your side. You're gonna march your right leg up to tabletop and place it back down. March that left leg up. We're still in imprint, yeah? So we're still anchoring that low back, engaging the low abs, releasing the hip flexors and releasing the thighs. So making sure you're not gripping in the hips or thighs to march that leg. It's all happening by way of abdominals, right? Marching one leg at a time. Really trying not to arch that back off the mat. A nice little core warm up here. You're going to bring both legs up to tabletop. And now we're going to drop one toe at a time. So a little bit more challenging. Dropping that right toe, lift it back up. Inhale, drop the left toe. Exhale to lift. So again, keeping that low back connected to the mat. Tough, it wants to arch, right? So if you're dropping that toe and your back starts to arch, just don't drop your toe quite so far. Just a couple inches down, a couple inches back up. So we're just starting with these bend knees here to keep it a warm up and keep that breath going. Your breath is your first core exercise before anything else. All right, let's step it up a notch to tap both feet at the same time. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Feel those abs. Wake them up. Exhale, lift. And 3 more. Tap them down. Keep that back connected. And 2. And 1. Legs to tabletop. Arms out like a T. Palms down. Squeeze your legs together. Drop your knees over to the right. Elbow. And then wrap those obliques around to bring the legs back up to center. Drop your legs over to the left. Maybe feel your back crack, that nice spine twist there. And then use those obliques like you're putting that seatbelt back on, wrap it back around. Each time finding imprint, find imprint again when you come through the center, yeah. Exhale through that center. If your legs are starting to separate, glue them back together. One more round for those obliques. Remember them. Oh my goodness. And back to center. All right, we're going to stretch out those legs long. Take those arms overhead for our first roll up of the day. So we start reaching the arms to the ceiling, chin to chest, reaching for those toes. Now if you get stuck here, you can bend your knees and grab the backs of your legs to help you up. And then reaching past those toes, reverse the way you came. Slow roll down, one bone at a time. And exhale to roll up for 4 more. Reach past those toes. Pull that belly in to the spine and reach that spine back down toward the mat. One bone at a time. Exhale. Roll it up. Reach past the toes. Pull the belly to spine. Roll it back down. Try to be the last one down. And again, exhale up. Bending those knees if you need to, right? If you need to use the backs of those legs to help you find that muscle memory and go nice and slow, that's your variation there, right? Using those legs to help you up, stretching long. And now let's be the last one down. Who's going to be the last one to roll down? Slow, 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 slow. And nice. Hug that right knee into your chest. Take a little breather. And we're going to start our hamstring stretch here. Just a little hamstring stretch to start. Yeah, so just stretching that right leg gently. We'll do it again later when we're more warm. And then bend that right knee again. Take it across the body. Right arm reaches out. Take that nice spine twist. Bring out that spine. You can look to the right to really increase the twist. And breathe. Exhale out all those toxins. And back to the center. And left side. Let's do the left side. Hug that left knee in. Release that hip flexor. Quad. Everything's just released. Easy. Stretching that leg. Maybe a few ankle circles. Maybe a few little knee bends. Whatever you need. Just a little stretch. Nothing crazy splits yet. And bend that left knee. Take it across to the right. Open up that left arm. Bring out your spine. Crack your back. Enjoy the twist. And one more breath. Big breath. Exhale, twist. And come back onto your back. So keeping this left knee hugged in here, we're going to move it into our vacation series for abs. You're going to bring your chin to your chest. You're going to hover that right leg up off the mat, and you're going to go into your single leg stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So if at any point you feel strain in the neck, you want to keep the legs moving and just rest the head. That's fine. Keep that imprint of the low back, anchoring down to protect that low back and make sure we're using the core. And knees in, head down. One breath. Back up, chin to chest, both legs stretch. Double or single straight leg stretch. Yes, we're bringing our legs into a split and switch split and split. So you're splitting opposite the ceiling. Yes, that leg isn't going to lower too far for the floor. You're going to split those legs evenly opposite the ceiling. Again, if it's too much, if you feel the tension moving from your core to your neck, just release that head down and keep going with the legs. Nice stretch knees here. Good. And last set. And hug knees in, rest head down. One breath. Double straight leg lower and lift. So both legs stretch. Hands come behind the head, chin to chest. We're going to lower those legs down. Exhale, lift them back up. That's it. Double leg lower. Exhale, lift. Let's do 3 more. Keep that low back connected to the mat. 2. Are you breathing? Last one. Good. Bend those knees, rest the head, take a breath, and crisscross. So we twist to the left knee as it comes in, stretching the right leg out. And we switch sides. Switch sides. Elbows are wide, twisting from the belly button. Your eyes are looking to each side. You're really twisting that spine. The lower you extend that leg, the harder it will be. Yeah, so if you extend that leg a little bit higher to the ceiling, it'll take a little bit of the pressure off of your core. Lower will be more intense. And rest that head, hug those knees. Now we have our full double leg stretch. So we bring our chin to chest, stretch the arms and legs, and circle back into a ball. Stretch arms and legs into a V. Circle it in, and stretch. Low back connected. And 2 more. And last one. And do a full body stretch. Arms and legs lengthen like you're waking up in the morning. So that's called your vacation special. Joe said, if you're on vacation and you don't have time to work out, just do that. That's all you need to do to keep that core in shape. So you're going to bring that right leg in, bring that left leg in. Plant those feet flat on the floor. Hands down by your side. So let's get into some bridging. So we're going to imprint the low back down. Tuck those hips under. Pull the waistline in all the way up into a bridge. So you're pulling that waist in on all directions. No tension there in the neck. And exhale as you roll down one bone at a time. And roll it up. Imprint to start. All the way up to that high bridge. And roll it back down. So flow with the breath, yeah? Inhale to start, exhale to come up. Inhale at the top, and exhale to roll down. So it kind of has a nice flow there. Roll it up. Inhale, squeeze those glutes, and roll it back down. Let's do one more just like that. Roll it up, imprint. First, exhale up, and roll it back down. So remember our marching that we did in the beginning? We're going to do that in our bridge. Roll it up into that bridge. March that right leg up. Bring it back down. Inhale, that left leg floats up. Bring it back down. Slow little marches. Good. Without moving those hips. Yeah, without dipping those hips down. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Breathe, inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Good, let's do one more round, right and left. Those hips are staying nice and still. And left. And let's do a nice slow roll down. No arms, reach those arms up to the ceiling. Here we go, imprint that low back down all the way up into that bridge. And let's do no heels, so lift those heels. Come onto your toes. Lower those heels, lift them back up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 3 more heel lowers and lifts. And 2. And 1. And roll it down, still no hands. Reaching those hands up to the ceiling. And we go again, all the way up into that bridge. Now instead of heels lowering and lifting, hips are gonna lower and lift. Lower those hips halfway, lift them back up. Halfway lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Halfway lower. Exhale to lift higher every time. 2 more. Last one. And roll it all the way down. Still no arms. Yeah. That bridge. Let's do some arm choreography. Arms out like a T. And they come back to center. Reach those arms apart to the floor and squeeze back to center. So just holding that bridge, great for our glutes, great for our backs, great for our hamstrings, and just testing our balance here, opening and closing. Inhale, open, Exhale, close. Before you come down, right arm up, left arm down. And they meet back in the middle. Left arm up, right arm down. Meet back in the middle. Takes a little coordination there. Yeah. And back to the center. Left arm up, right arm down. Back to the middle. And 2 more rounds. Your legs asleep. 1 more. High bridge. Lift those booties up higher. And no arms to roll down. Woo, good job. Put those knees in. Let's do some single leg bridging. Thought we were done. Not yet. Come on back down. Both feet down. And we'll roll all the way up into our bridge. Extend that right leg up. And we'll do our little kick. So flex to lower. Point to lift. Flex the right leg, lower. Point to lift. Right leg lowers. Lifts. 2 more. Great job. Last one. And stay up in that bridge, switch sides. Left leg extends to the ceiling. Flex to lower. Point to lift. Flex to lower. Point to lift. This is your classical mat Pilates. Thank you, Joe. And lift. 1 more. And lower that left leg. Roll it on down. Everybody good? Hug those knees in, roll yourself up. And we're going to flip over onto our bellies. So I've been kind of obsessed with feeling like I need to work out my back because of all this hunch forward that we're doing, right? Sitting. So we're going to take a nice long while here for our back. So we're going to stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Right arm and left leg, hover. Now the key here is to remember to keep those hip bones anchored down into the mat. Yes, you don't want to lift those hips. And then switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Out and up. Right arm, left leg. So you're feeling that across the body engagement. Yeah, left arm, right leg. Lift. Good. Right arm, left leg. Also, your belly button is lifting up into your spine to protect your low back. So we're still engaging those abs. Keep switching right and left, right and left. And breathing. And right and left. 1 last time. Support that low back by pulling that belly into spine. All right, go ahead and bend your arms, stack your hands, and go ahead and place your forehead down onto your hands. We're just going to take some leg circles. So right leg is going to lift up behind us, point the toes, and then you're going to circle that right leg. Circle, circle, circle as one piece, right? That right leg is straight. That right hip bone is down. That's the trick. Yeah, you don't want to let that right hip lift. Reverse the right leg circle, still on the right. Still protecting that spine. Feel like you have an ice cube under your belly button, right? You're really still pulling that belly in, and let's switch sides. Left leg, lift and circle. Circle. Make sure it's a nice circle behind you. Yes, good. Keep that left knee straight as much as you can. Yeah, and reverse the circles. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Pull that belly button in. Last one. Good. So I want you to now take a little chest lift. So you're just going to hover that chest, keeping that forehead on the hands, and lower back down. Little chest hover and down. So if this is too much, you can keep the hands down and press, lift up and lower, right? You can press into the mat if you feel like you need that extra little help. If not, I just want you to do a little hover of that upper body. Again, trying to protect the low back. We don't want to feel this in the low back. We want to feel this in the upper back. Yeah? And anchor those feet into the floor. Anchor those legs down like someone's holding your feet down. That will also help get into the upper back. And reach those arms out to the sides. I want you to just hover that chest and do some backwards arm circles. So arm circle back, circle back. Protect that low back, squeeze those glutes, belly button to spine. Circle, 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 and reverse the circles. 5, 4, 3, last one, and reach those arms out long. So we're gonna do our swimming. Arms and legs hover, and they both go up and down. They kick and paddle and splash. Big, up and down, quick, breathe, and float back down into the pool. Take a breath. One more lap, hover, arms and legs, and swim. Up and down, up and down. Good. Lengthen those arms, lengthen those legs. And hover and lower down. Go ahead and push back into a little child's pose. Yeah? Open up that low back to the ceiling. Take a nice little breather here. You really need this for our backs. We're going to keep doing a little bit more. This is your little intermission here for your back. All right, one more breath. Come on back down, prone onto your belly. So I thought this was appropriate today. We'll do a snow angel. So we're gonna hover those arms. We're gonna sweep those arms down by your side, sweep them back up. A face down snow angel in the snow. Make those big angel wings down and lift. Make sure you're anchoring those feet on the floor. Anchor those legs and feet. Point those toes. 2 more. And last one, skim that floor. And rest. Good, hover those arms one last time. One more round of 5 snow angels. Down and up. One arm, snow angel, whatever you want to think of to get you through. 3, you got it. 2, great job. Last one, and lower down. Come on up to your child's pose. This time we'll add a nice little side stretch, so walk over to the right with those hands. Feel that nice stretch to the left side of the back. Really stretch it out here, just sink into the floor. And walk your hands back to the middle and walk over to the left. Feel that nice long length from right fingertips to right hip. And walk back to the center. And come on up to all fours. So I want you to extend that right leg behind you. We're just going to tap that right toe down and lift it up to parallel to the floor. You're just going to tap and lift. So what I want you to work on here is, again, keeping that belly button into your spine and not arching the back, not sinking into that low back. So imagine imprinting your low back on the ceiling, right? Flattening that low back instead of sinking into it. And 3 more. Now we're going to take it into a rainbow. So you're going to go up and over, across to the left, and then up and over to the right. So again, really trying to stabilize that plank, upper body, and mobilize that right leg, getting all the way up into those glutes, and up and over. Make sure it's a really big rainbow and not just a slice across. Make it really big. Nice. Okay, that's enough colors. Back to the middle. You're just gonna bend and stretch. Little hamstring curl and stretch. We're starting to get tired, yes. We start to sink into that low back. Remember, belly to spine. Are you leaning to the left? Do you want to extend your left arm to check? Good. And 3, 2. Last set we have here is poking holes in the ceiling. Poke, 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 up, up. Awesome. Let's do 10 more. Breathe, slow breathing. And return to your child's pose. 3 sets. We got the other side. Here we go. Back up to all fours. Extend that left leg behind you. Tap it and lift it. You're just thinking up to parallel. It doesn't have to be a big donkey kick, a big arabesque. It just needs to be a controlled lower and lift. Because we're really still working on holding core in. Protecting low back. Strengthening those glutes and hamstrings. And our rainbow. Ready? Let's do 10 colors. Up and over. Up and over. Good. All the way up and over. So you want to keep your neck in line with your spine, your head in line with your spine. So I know you're probably looking over, but try not to drop that head down and look behind you. Keep that spine really long. Looking out toward the top of your mat. Okay, that's enough colors. Back into our hamstring curl. Bend and extend. Bend. Want to check your right arm? Extend. Bend. Extend. Awesome. Find that balance. It's always core plus whatever else we're doing, yeah? 2 more. Last one, and let's poke our holes in the ceiling. 20 holes. Poke, poke, poke. Breathe. Good. I see nice little leg lifts. 5, 3, 2, and back to your child's pose. All right, you ready for sideline series? Here we come onto our side. Legs will be slightly in front of you. 2 options for your upper body. Up onto that forearm, yeah, propped up, which is kind of hard to keep your alignment, right, because we want to sink into that shoulder. So if you want, if you have the room, all the way down onto that arm is a good option as well, okay? So you pick whichever option you like. We're going to start by doing our little Dorothy heel clicks. So the bottom heel comes up to the top heel and releases. Click and release. No place like home. And click. And click. So I love this side lying series because it's great for the waistline, for those obliques, and then of course inner thighs, glutes, all that good stuff. Good. So of course you can always take your top arm away, put it behind your head for that extra challenge. But I feel like I need it. I'm wobbling all over. All right, top leg, single leg circles. Here we go. Single leg, side lying circles. So we did this on our belly. We're gonna do it on our back and our side. Good, so really controlled. Take your time without any hula dancing or shoulder shimmying. Let's reverse the circles, 5 more. If you wanna make it more challenging, right, take that top arm away or hover the bottom leg as well. Hover that bottom leg for extra challenge. You can always make it more challenging. Last one, and good. So we're gonna take it forward and back. Lift that top leg, show me the bottom of your foot, and then sweep it back, slightly back. Yep, forward, sweep it back. I need this hand. I'll fall over. There you go, sweep it back. And 2 more. And last one, and then it's gonna bend and develop through. So it sweeps back straight, bends to come through. Sweep it back, bend it through. Kind of like a bicycle. Feeling those glutes. And you know we have to reverse this. So we have to sweep, bend it in to go back, sweep it front. Bend it in, take it back, Sweep it front. Yes, sweep it front. So that front sweep happens with the core. Back happens with the glutes. Last one. Finish back. Tap and lift behind you. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Hovering that bottom leg if you'd like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that top leg across. Hold on to your ankle. Take that bottom leg up to the ceiling. Lift, lift. Flex that bottom foot. Lift that inside of that bottom leg to the ceiling. 5 more. And then we're going to pull our knees into our chest and swing around to the other side. Here we go. Knees in, other side. Are we there? Good. Legs slightly in front of you. One swift sweep to the other side. And we do our heel clicks. So that top leg lifts, bottom leg joins top. And squeeze. Squeeze. Again, taking away that top arm if you like. Give it a try. If you wobble, you can always put it back. Trying not to roll backwards. Exactly. Good. Let's do 5, 4. So we're lifting that bottom waistline as well, right? That mat side of the waist is lifting. And circles. Top leg. Circle it around. Woo, I need my arm. Circle. Around. So if it helps to look over that top shoulder to make sure that top shoulder isn't moving, you can do that. If it helps to just look forward, keep that neck in line with spine. And circle. Nice. Grand rond de jambe. And other side, reverse it. Other way, I should say, other direction. Make sure you're hitting that back part of the circle. Good job. Point those toes. 2 and 1. Flex the foot, swing it forward to me, and sweep it back. Flex, sweep it front, straight, sweep it back. Flex it to get that little hamstring calf stretch as well. Nice. Good. 2 more like this with straight leg before we take our bending of the knee through. Bend it through to the front, sweep it back. Bend it, send it forward, sweep straight back. Good. Nice. That forward pedal motion. Développé. 1 more. And we'll reverse it. Yes, we sweep it front. Bend it in, stretch it back. Try to keep that top shoulder from rolling forward. Is that bottom half of the waistline lifted? Yeah, obliques working to help stabilize you. Carving out that waist, and let's finish to the back for our toe taps back. Tap and lift, maybe hovering that bottom leg. Tap and lift. Hover bottom leg. Maybe no hands. Oh. Good. That core, those obliques help get you back on your balance. And then take that top leg across, grab onto that ankle. Bottom foot flexes up to the ceiling. Lifting that whole inside of that bottom leg to the ceiling. Pull that belly button in as you lift. Quick little side leg series here. We're almost done. 3 more. We're going to roll onto our backs after this and onto your back. Take a little stretch. You're going to do your figure 4 stretch for those glutes, piriformis. So cross that leg over. Pull the knee into the chest, keeping that leg wide. Yeah, that knee wide. So knee out to the side, ankle crossed over the thigh, and gently pull those legs in. You can hold on to the shin. You can hold on to the hamstring. Just don't want to hold right onto that knee. Yeah. Hopefully this should feel good. Nice deep stretch. Deepen your breath. As you exhale, deepen your stretch. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And last one. Wiggle those legs out and switch sides. Crossing that foot over the thigh. Turning that knee out. Reaching for the bottom leg to pull into your chest. Kind of rocking if you need to. Hopefully everybody feels this one. Yeah. It's a good tight spot for most of us. Remember, I promised we were going to do single leg circles in all 3 facings. So we're going to get into them here on our backs. My favorite way to do them. One more breath. And come out of that nice stretch. So you're going to extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Yeah, we'll start with the right side. But choices with the left leg are keeping it bent or extending that left leg, finding that split, right? So it's going to be more challenging to extend that left leg. Then maybe you want to hover the left leg. That's going to be your most challenging position. You're going to start circling that right leg, those right toes on the ceiling. Around. Good. Let's do 3 more in this direction. Using those abs to control the circle. Last one. And reverse the circle, same leg. Circle. Either hovering that left leg, lengthening it out on the floor, or bending that left knee. Last one. Good. And lengthen it all the way down. Switch side. Left leg extends. Find that split. Hover maybe. And start your circles. Good. So your left big toe is your Sharpie. And you're drawing on that ceiling. You don't want to draw on the walls. Just the ceiling. And reverse the circles. For 5. 4. As big as you can control. 3. 1 more, you can do it. Meet back in the center, lower it down. Bend both knees in, stretch both legs up to the ceiling. We're going to do our helicopter. So we find a split. We find a side split, and we find our other split. Yeah, meet back in the middle. So we find our front and back split, right? Our side to side split, and then circle around to our other side and center. So just circling between those 2 splits, like a helicopter blades, around, split to split, and center, and front split, and side split, front split, and center, last one, and side, and front, and center. Woo, bend those knees. Bicycle, here we go, last thing here. Really big core challenge, really big flexibility challenge. Find that split. Ride your bike forward. Big, slow pedals. Awesome. You could always come up chin to chest, right? If you wanted extra ab engagement for those upper abs here. Chin to chest, hands behind the head. And we'll do 1 more. And reverse. Pedal backwards. Scoop that leg up, bend it in. Send it out, scoop it up, bend it in. Awesome. Pedal backwards. Pedal backwards. There you go. 2 more. Last one. And hug those knees in. Good job. All right, let's round ourselves back up. Flip over to all 4s, and we'll do a really challenging plank series. Yeah, get our heart rates up a little bit, get a little sweaty. So we'll come down to all 4s. You've got lots of plank options. You've got forearms, knees down. Yeah, so just pick whichever option best for you. And we're going to find our first plank for 3 breaths. So if you have knees down, just pitching those hips forward. Yeah. Or if you have forearms down, same thing. 1 more breath. and come back to that all fours position. We're going to do some pike to plank. So we're going to find our plank, lift those hips, look down at the toes, and exhale back to your plank. Inhale to pike. Exhale to plank. Lift the belly to spine to pike. Exhale it back down to plank. 2 more. Last one. And we're going to rock forward and back. So point those toes, rock forward, flex to slide back. Point to rock forward, flex to move back. 3 more. And 2. Sliding forward and back. And rest those knees. Come back to a child's pose. Move into some side planks after this breath. So again, lots of choices, yeah? You want to extend that leg and arm, keeping that knee down to start. That's a good place to start to find that side balance, yeah? If you want, if you're ready, you can join that bottom leg, bringing it behind the top leg, right, to stagger those feet. Or for more of a challenge, you could stack the feet and then really lift that bottom hip, creating that waistline, carving out that waist. Breathe. Awesome. Back to your plank is your rest, and we'll find the other side. So maybe you want to plant that knee to start. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Last one. And back to your plank. Our jackrabbits. We're going to spring forward and all the way up. Bend those knees back. Bring it forward. Bend it back. Like you're taking off like a swimmer. Racing start. Right? Pushing off those racing blocks, starting blocks. Or like a jackrabbit. Jumping forward. And 2 more. Last one. And knees down. So we're going to do 1 more round of side planks. Yeah, adding a little hip dip. Okay? So it's our final side plank. So we come all the way up to our first side. Either staying there for those 3 breaths or adding a little dip. And lift. Little dip. And lift. Squeeze those glutes. Carve out that waist. 1 more. And let's do the other side. Side plank. Dip it down. Lift it up. Dip. And lift. Dip. 1 more. Back to that plank. All the way down to your child's pose. Good, we have time for teasers. All right, come on up, swing your legs through. Come to seated. And we're gonna start a little teaser series and end with a little stretch. So let's give it 1 last push. You're gonna hover those legs to a tabletop. If you want, your hands are there on your hamstrings to help you up, okay? So I want you to extend those arms, swing them down, lift them up to your ears as you come up to that teaser. If you need them, keep them here on your hamstrings. Roll it down 1 bone at a time. Those arms go the way they came, yeah? So they swing down, chin to chest, all the way to that teaser. Balance, balance, balance. And roll it down, tucking that chin to chest, rolling through that spine. So this is a good little teaser version with bent knees. Yeah, if it's still too much, you can keep those feet on the floor and roll it down and up with those feet on the floor. Yeah, so this is kind of like a middle of the road, not all the way like straight and not all the way like down. So take your version all the way up, get those arms up toward your ears and roll it down. Last one. And then who can be the last one down? Slow. Here we go. Slow, 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 slow. All right, last 5 teasers. I'll let you choose. Starting with the legs stretched up to the ceiling or legs all the way stretched on the mat for your full teaser, okay? So chin to chest. Exhale all the way up to that teaser. And then rounding all the way back down. 4 more. All the way up. And floating down like there's no gravity. Let's go. 3. And 2 more. You can do it. Full body. And last one. All the way down. Oh, you made it. Right leg in. Stretch it up to the ceiling. Now that you're warmer, take that deeper hamstring stretch. Exhale deep in that split. And 1 more breath. Let that rubber band go. Let that leg float down. Hug in that left knee. Stretch that hamstring all the way up. Point those toes to the ceiling. Find that split stretch. Hopefully you're warm so you can deepen that stretch a little bit. And 2 more breaths. And let that leg go like a rubber band. Roll onto your side to push yourself up for a mermaid stretch. You're going to take that resting hand, push away from it over to your feet, right? Take that nice big mermaid stretch, reaching toward your toes. Big side bend. Good. Either looking forward, looking down. Just feeling that nice deep side stretch. Push in the hips or quads. And then windmill the arms away. Really far away. Use those obliques to catch yourself to come back. Windmill those arms back. Yep, right to where you started. Good. And windmill the arms away. Catch to return. This will be your deepest, third deepest stretch. Take those knees up to your center. Switch the legs to the other side. There you go. Swivel the legs over and up and over. First one can just be small. Feel it out. Make sure there's distance between your ear and your shoulder. And up and away. Big reach. Catch to float back. Good. This one's a little deeper. Take your time. If you want to hang out here, you don't want to do the catch. Just hang out in that side reach. Good. This one's really deep. Oh, enjoy that stretch. And bring bottoms of the feet together. Little butterfly stretch. So we're going to do double here. We're going to stretch the back of the neck, and we're going to use the forearms to press to get those legs down to the floor. So we're going to roll down, use those forearms, press those legs down into the mat with your arms, and then really release that chin to your chest. You can get that neck stretch too. Scooping the belly up and in. Pressing those legs down to the mat, opening those hips for a stretch. And roll, stack the spine up, little spine stretch, sitting tall and drop down. Try to smell your feet, nose to feet. Get them in there. And round it up. One more time, all the way down. If you want to take your fingers out, walk them out in front of you. Go a little bit farther, you can always do that. And round it up. Take some arm circles backwards. Backwards. Open up those chests. Like that hunch over forward. Sometimes I just do this in the kitchen. I just circle my arms back. Feel like you need it, just give a few back arm circles. And then no arms, cross the feet. If you can stand up with no hands, you can go. Stand up, 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Good job! Yay! Good job, everybody. Can I unmute you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thanks, Chelsea.
How'd you guys do?
That was good.
Good.
I was
Good,
a little
awesome.
stiff today, though, so I did the best I could.
Yeah,
I needed the
seriously.
stretching.
Yeah, good. Good.
Thank
Well,
you very
thanks,
much.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun. Could you hear me okay?
Yeah, it was great. It was
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
perfect.
Well, let me know, what to change. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow.
Okay, I'll try and be here.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone good?
Yeah.
Kids are good?
Yeah, yep.
Good.
Everybody's good. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Good. Are you doing some homeschooling
I mean,
with your
preschool.
older or no? Not yet.
No. Same as usual.
Yeah. Is he, how old
Yeah.
is, yeah, I wasn't
He's
sure.
3. Yeah,
Oh,
1
yeah.
and 3.
You don't
Yeah,
have
so
to
they're
You
not.
don't have to deal. I was thinking, I don't know why I thought like 4 or 5, but
Yeah. No,
That's
no
good.
homework. Yeah.
no homework yet.
Yeah. Well, you guys did great from what I saw.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Yeah, great job. Hope you got warm.
Yeah. Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.